How you doing, Bryce?
Good. How about you?
I'm good. Um, I know obviously a lot of your focus right now is probably on the game,
Right.
but just given the kind of year that you've had, is there any decision you feel like you might have to make as far as maybe going pro or coming back next year?
Yeah, definitely. There's a decision I have to make. Yeah.
I know you probably got some time to go home and see your family and see the people around you. I guess did was that brought up at all, or did you have you already started thinking about it, or is that something you might do later on?
Yeah. It was brought up at home. I've been thinking about it a lot during the season. So yeah. I'm pretty sure I know what I want to do, but I don't want to tell you something and then like something else changes. So yeah.
All year you've pretty much been the steady force on one side, and then kind of as the years gone along, you've seen Amir really come along, and he's done some really good things, especially the last few weeks. How nice has it been to see his development and him being able to really kind of shore up that other side of you?
Yeah, it's been great, and I think he's probably like the one person on defense who's not talked about enough, in my opinion. So like he's really grown, and he's been like very just reliable on that other side. Him and Dante Balfour. So it's been great to see his progression, him making plays, and it's been great. Yeah.
Would you say this group of Oregon receivers is maybe the best you've ever played against, or what would you say?
Um, I don't know about ever. I played some good ones in the SEC, some good ones this year. They got some good receivers. Number one's really good. I respect his game. Number four. So yeah, they're pretty good, just like a lot of the receivers we played this year. So yeah.
Do you have any of those names come to mind, like guys that you've played before, like maybe when you were at Mississippi State or even this year?
Mississippi State, I'll say like Matthew Golden was pretty good. His routes were nice. Isaiah Bond was pretty good. There was a few guys at SEC, and then Tyson this year was pretty good. This guy from Oklahoma State was pretty good. No, not Oklahoma State, Oregon State. But yeah, a few guys in the Big 12 was pretty good. So yeah.
Going back to the BYU game, Ben Roberts kind of mentioned how that first drive, there was a lot of stuff that was maybe trickery or confusing to y'all that y'all hadn't seen before. Can you take us back to that, kind of go through what it was specifically that threw y'all off on that first drive that you were able to then adjust and completely erase it going forward?
It was so much stuff they threw at us. It was like a lot of trick plays. I think they just threw everything they had us that first drive, and then after that they really didn't have anything else. So I'll say like the trick plays really got us. Some stuff in the run game, and yeah, but we adjusted like we always do, and we came back and executed pretty good. So yeah, I'll say the trick plays.
Oregon has a lot of creativity to their offense as well. How much tape have you seen that's similar to that first drive, and how have y'all kind of adjusted your approach to first drive defense?
A lot of similarities as far as I feel like BYU and Oregon, they both want to run the ball. That's where they really start off with. Then they create the explosion plays off that. So I'll say that just watching like a few of their games. But they have a good quarterback, so of course they're going to create explosive plays. He has a great deep ball and stuff like that. So that's where most of the explosive plays come from, I feel like. You know.
How does your dad feel about you tying his career interception number in one season?
Oh yeah, he's proud. He's proud. A little jealous, but he's proud. He just wish he could play in the NIL era, really. But yeah, he's definitely proud for sure.
A little bit on like your future. Whatever you decide, you've already kind of been hopping into some replies, trying to get other guys here for the future. But
Right.
outside of just like the season you guys have had, what is kind of your recruiting pitch for other players thinking about coming here, whether that's through the portal or through high school recruiting?
Like any position or like cornerback?
Whoever
Any
you would
position.
think.
I'll say just the coaches. Like I've never been a part of like a coaching staff so like energetic and positive, and I really like believe that feeds off how you play. If you have a lot of like positive coaches just wanting you to be better and no negativity. Like even when we lost to Arizona State, I feel like everybody was still the same, and like even through camp, all the coaches just like are the same. So it's like a genuine coaching staff, especially with like Coach McGuire and stuff. So I'll say like that, and like the city and the fans are like they're pretty good, and they uplift you at all times. So I just love the city of Lubbock and the coaching staff. Really, that'd be my pitch.
Considering Darcell's career in the NFL, how often are you going into his office or just talking with him about this upcoming decision?
Yeah, a lot. Because he's done it. He's been through the same stuff I'm going through. But like one thing he says is like it's my decision, and he's not gonna like try to persuade me any other way. But yeah, he's a great coach, and I not just about the decision, but just life stuff in general. So because he's been my coach since freshman year, so he can really like relate to me in a lot of ways. So yeah.
Go ahead, Don.
Brice, you guys, last time I looked, were a slight underdog in this game, which y'all haven't been very much this season. How do you guys view being an underdog?
Oh, we love it. That's what Coach McGuire preaches all the time, that we're the underdog and no one really has us winning this this playoff. So we just gonna like just carry it with us, the chip on our shoulder, and I think it's gonna really like feed into how we play in this game and just yeah.
And when you watch Dante Moore, the Oregon quarterback, on film, video, what kind of jumps out to you about him? As a corner, what do you see as the challenge that he presents?
I think he's pretty accurate. I think has a good deep ball. He sits in the pocket pretty well. So he's an NFL quarterback. He's projected pretty high in the draft. So yeah, he's gonna be a challenge for sure. Yeah.
Anybody else?
Joey mentioned a while back that the guys brought in from the portal are having career years, like they're playing their absolute best since coming on board here. What does that say to you about what made this team so special?
I think like it just shows you that when you come here, you're gonna get developed and you're gonna get better. The coaches here are real and they gonna get you better every day. They don't care who you are; they're gonna push you the same. And it just shows like the unity we had together, and just we bought in and from the jump, and we wanted to get better individually, but we had a goal to make it to the playoffs, and that's where we're at, and try to win this national championship.
What's kind of the preparation process been for the defensive back rooms, considering that the receivers for Oregon are kind of coming back from injury, and you don't know who's going to be out there on game day?
Yeah, so we just gonna prepare for who's been playing. Obviously, I heard number 7 might be coming back, so we've been watching a little tape on him too, but mainly just been watching tape on the guys that have been there and just seeing what they like to do. Yep.
Anybody else? All right, we'll finish with Cole Wisniewski next. Thanks, Brice.
Thanks, Brice.